Hello, YouTube. So, I know it's been a little minute since the last time I filmed. Last week, I just wasn't feeling like doing much of anything. Like, we were getting ready to go out of town and doing a bunch of stuff, and I was just tired. And apparently, when you stop and restart birth control, it can be, excuse my language, hell on wheels. And I was in a lot of pain for like the first couple days. So, yeah. I kind of just stayed in the bed and took Midol and slept because it gave me migraines, it gave me pain, a whole bunch of stuff. Anyway, you don't want to know about that. But on top of that, we were grieving. I grieve weird, I think. Like, I go into this state of denial, and then like it all hits me when I remember certain things or think about certain things or want to do something and want to invite the person or go to their hometown and they're not there, to go to their house. Funny memes that you would send them, but you can't because they're not there. So it was just weird, and I really just go into like a state of denial, which I think pushes me away from anybody that was close to them or their family, because then you kind of remember them more because of the people. I think my lips are peeling. But yeah, I got my nails done in tribute of them. They've already grown out, but it's like a red heart with black and a line through it. But yeah, we went in to their celebration of life over the weekend. It was really beautiful. And it was nice seeing everybody that came out to celebrate them and just to remember the good stuff. And yeah, it was weird because normally every time we go there, we go and hang out with them. But I'm going to stop talking about that because I'm not going to cry. And I haven't really cried very much since the first week that it's happened. Yeah, I've been down and like weirdly random sadness, stuff like that. But I told myself that I have one out of all the people that are mourning, I have no right to be sad. That, and I know that sounds weird, but it felt like I need to be stronger for the people that were closer to them. So, especially like my husband, so that I can be a support for him. I can't be a support if I'm sitting there weepy all the time and sad all the time. I can't be a source of joy or happiness or a bright spot when he is feeling something, because he's one of those people that don't always tell you when he's feeling something. You just gotta kind of feel when he's feeling something, or just recognize the signs of he might be feeling something. But yeah, so I just like to be there for him and anybody else. Oh, I should not have pulled them glasses off. But yeah, I never know what to say when I get on these things, but I know like it's a source to talk to people to ask me questions and things like that. But I'm working right now, which is why I'm in the car again, trying to make sure I hold the phone up to a certain angle so that you're not looking at my gobbler like the last video. I went back and looked at it and I was like, that angle while I was driving was But I'm working right now. Hopefully can stay on track with saving up what I need to save up to start the other venture that we want to do, so that I'm not always out here on the road and I can do more stuff just from the internet and make an income for our family that way, and start to generate this generational wealth for our daughter and for our son. I'm at Outback waiting for this order. Outback can take a little bit, it just depends. Updates on baby. She has another specialist she doesn't have to see again, but they will keep her on their roster just in case we need to call for something. But she's got another specialist down, so that's good. They stopped the sodium chloride again, so they're gonna keep track of her thyroid levels and things like that, and keep testing that to make sure she doesn't have to get back on the sodium, and to make sure that the thyroid medicine is doing what it's supposed to do, And nobody can really say if she's ever going to get off the thyroid medicine. But I think they might end up weaning it back maybe if she's doing really good. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask. And yeah. Her case manager, we no longer have to contact her with updates, or she would call us and we would give her updates. She said since she's doing so good and checking out on all fronts that she's there if we need her, and to call her if we need help setting up appointments or anything like that. But she's not going to call every month or so many months to see how things are going and to make sure that I'm keeping up on setting the appointments, because apparently we've been doing a rocking good job and little Rory is doing good. On the marriage front, I've been leaning, since everything that's happened this year, I kind of been leaning towards, I might be okay if backstory. We got married 2019 and we're going to do the celebration the year after, like actual ceremony with family, like the bigger one. But 2020 is when the pandemic hit. So we pushed it back just to be safe and everything. And we were going to do it as like a 5-year anniversary thing. But I don't know. I don't know if it's... I like partying. I like planning a party. I like an excuse for partying. I like an excuse for bringing people together that's happy, and you eat good food, dance, wear pretty clothes, dress nice. But I don't know if I still want to do that or not. I don't know. I guess I just don't want to put the stress on myself or my husband. Though if I go into it knowing, like, I just have to remind myself not to stress out, then I won't stress out. Yeah, there's people walking by, so that's why I keep looking up. Thought I had today was, a lot of people look at when you have something and somebody next to you or that's your friend gets it too, like, oh, they're jealous, oh, they're envious. I feel like a more positive way of looking at that, because jealousy can be seen as negative, envy can be seen as negative, is saying that you motivate them. So you bought a new car, you motivated them to do a little bit extra, or to focus on, maybe they need a new car. It's like, hey, they're doing it, I can do it too. You lost weight, maybe you motivated them to lose weight. So don't look at it and get a negative vibe of, oh, they're just copying me, they're just doing what I'm doing, and feel some kind of way about the person. Look at it as, oh, I motivate you. Okay. Now, if they're coming and trying to steal your exact outfit, your man, or then that's a little bit different. Every time you go somewhere, they go somewhere. Still, then you can look at it as motivation. Okay, I went to, say, Outback, and then they went to Outback and took pictures and posted on social media. Good for you. Way to go. I'm glad y'all are spending quality family time. And for your friends that are a little bit more attention seeking, just, if it bothers you, don't say anything. Just, oh, let it roll off your shoulders. I don't know. As I've heard some people say, roll off your back like water on a duck. I don't know. Like I said last week, I was just, I guess, expressing physically my morning instead of emotionally. So I was just like drained and tired on top of the other stuff. So I did not go to the gym last week, but I did focus on drinking more water and eating more than once or twice a day. And I did really good with that. And I can say that my clothes fit a lot better. I feel like I lost a pant size and a shirt size. So that makes me feel good. I have not stepped on the scale. I told myself, because of the way my trainer expressed it, that I do not need to get on the scale every day. At the most once a week. But the number on the scale, because the way he explained it, this much muscle can weigh as much as this much fat. So even if you're losing fat and gaining muscle, you're going to be smaller, but the muscle's going to weigh more. So even if I get on the scale and it looks like I only lost 2 pounds, 3 pounds, I could have lost more fat, more bad weight. I guess. I don't know. More negative. I don't know. I could have lost more fat, but then gained muscle. So it's not gonna look like a drastic change right away. And he said that it's good to build muscle because muscle eats it eats. I don't think I'm explaining it right. But you lose more weight with muscle because it eats more of the fats and stuff. You burn more. The muscles are hungry. It eats the bad stuff, so your body doesn't store it. Whereas fat just kind of sits there and is lazy like a couch potato. I guess that's a good way to put it. So it's good to have the muscle because it helps you burn the fat. Yeah. So yeah, I'm still thinking about whether we have our second training next Monday, but I know my husband wants to do the training and I know I could benefit. It's just the fact of how many days a week do we want to do? Do we want to sign him up for 6 a month? Excuse me, and me for 4? Like I just go once a week? Or do we continue to go together? Because it was very helpful to go with him and we do 2 times a week, and 1 week we don't do anything, which is like free for all. I came up with that idea because I know if I'm not feeling good on that 1 week, I'm not going to the gym and I'm not finna. So no use setting up a training session that I'm just gonna have to reschedule anyway. The trainer originally said 2-1-2-1, and I was like, how about we keep the 6? To my husband, I didn't tell the trainer, but how about we keep the 6 a month to keep us on track to lose the weight and to do what we need to do, or lose the negative body mass and get a better body mass composition, and yeah, stay on track to do that. I'm telling y'all, sometimes when you pick up these orders, they can take a while. So if you know the restaurant, this is just a little DoorDash tip. If you know a restaurant's gonna take forever, like that specific restaurant, because it'll tell you how many miles away to the restaurant, then if it's not worth waiting the amount of time you know you're gonna have to wait, like the price point, then don't even go. If you're only getting $3 and you know it's going to take you 30 minutes just waiting on that order, yeah, it might say 1.7 miles, but if you know that store takes 20 to 30 minutes of your dash time, is it really worth $3? For those, you want to get at least 8 or more. That's just my opinion, because you're only going 1 point something miles. Now you got to factor in the miles, how long you're going to wait, how much time. Say you're only dashing for 4 hours and it takes 30 minutes for one. How much were you wanting to make that day? Is it worth sitting there? Sometimes even just decline that order unless they stack it with something else and it's worth waiting. Then yeah, like I had one that they stacked that ended up being like $20 to $40, $20 to $30 something, I think. So it was worth waiting the 30 minutes to 45 minutes. Man, I hope this guy does not have the food and he just didn't give it to me yet. But after a while, I do either call the store or go in, like Outback has like a little doorbell. I'll go and, hey, do you have my stuff yet? I'll give him a little bit of time because I've been recording for 14 minutes, so it hasn't been that long. But that was just my update for this week for y'all. And today is the 21st. So it is September 21st. Yeah, I'm already thinking about Christmas. I'm already thinking about if we're going anywhere, if we're not going anywhere, what I want to get, what I don't want to get. Thinking about Thanksgiving, what I want to make, what I don't want to make. I asked my hubby this year, do you want traditional Thanksgiving or do you want like a seafood platter buffet kind of thing? Where we do little shrimp, little lobster, little crab legs. I saw this thing on Facebook. And with mac and cheese and stuff. So yeah, I will talk to y'all later, and thank you for watching my video. I hope you like, subscribe, and if there's anybody that you think would be motivated to watch any of my videos, or any questions you might have, or anything you might want to see, let me know. All right, thank you. Shout out to all the ones who commented on my last video. Ty, I'm glad that you're on this weight loss journey with me too. She's my little sister. And yeah, I just hope that everybody's having a good Wednesday. Everybody's having a safe Wednesday, and you're drinking your water.